Now in one case, a man has registered his marriage in Darbandara, Ponda, to two women in the same sub-registrar. My question is, how is it that the sub-registrar, maybe it was a different sub-registrar at either times, but how is it that it went unnoticed that this man has already a registered marriage? Is it corruption on the part of the man, married bridegroom, married fresh bridegroom, or is it a corruption on the part of the authorities? And if it is a corruption on either party, then action has to be initiated. We cannot just sit silent spectators to the commission of offences in this beautiful state which talks about protection to women and children. Double marriage registration affects not only the conjugal rights, the financial rights, the property rights, the what have you of a woman to her husband. But I'm not just talking about the first wife, I'm talking about both the women. Both the women are victims in one way or the other. Because if the first wife goes and produces her papers as a married woman, then she loses her rights by default. So why should this be? Why should there be no prohibition on registering of a marriage twice or more times? This is duping, cheating, fraud, both on the women as well as on the state. Because it's the state registrar that is central, and there should be a verification of registration of marriages, the status of the man, and today I'm demanding that there should be a police verification on the status of the man. Now this will affect the online marriage registration that we are so talking about happily. Somebody from abroad is going to file for registration of his marriage. What is the way, the checks and measures to know whether he has a wife and children abroad? So what is the safety of the woman with whom he is going to conduct a marriage here? And in the same way, what is the safety of the woman abroad? I'm not just talking about one woman. I'm talking about all the men affected by this indiscriminate, illegal act of the male. And therefore, I have written letters in October. I have received no reply. And what I'd like to say from this forum is that why is there no reply to a genuine complaint? Now, I have dashed off a letter in October that got no reply. I dashed off a letter, same letter for the first marriage in January, no reply. Now I have sent letters for the second set of double registration. I've sent a letter to the Chief Minister of Goa. I've sent a letter to the Chief Secretary of Goa. I've sent a letter to the Honorable Minister of Women and Child Development. I've sent a letter to the Registrar, Goa State. And I want them to tell me what they have done about this and how they are going to put checks and measures in place to check that no man will come here and register a marriage without proving that he is genuinely free to marry. Free to marry means his status should be unmarried or divorcee. Both. Divorcee also will do. If you are divorced, you can marry another time. That's no offense. And I don't know where the corruption lies. I would like to know where the corruption lies. Because in some cases we have found that the same registrar was there. At least an affidavit. But I'm also asking for police verification now from that locality.